Hi, I'm Toone and I'll be looking back at some of my football memories. God, we're babies on this. This was my first goal for City. I think it was FA Cup against Sunderland maybe. But I remember coming on off the bench and I think we were losing or drawing or something and I assisted maybe Jane Ross for a goal and then I got on the score sheet as well. So yeah, I was absolutely buzzing with that. Lena Oberdorf. What a player, by the way. She was so good in our age group. Like, she was the best. When we played Germany, we always had to know about her. But yeah, this was maybe under-19s or something like that. I think I was captain for the under-19s. So, you know, it's always special when you represent your country. And yeah, it's nice to have a picture against someone who's done amazing things now as well and is a top player. This was pre-lashes and pre-braces. But yeah, my signing on picture for United seems like a long time ago now, probably is. But yeah, very special moment for me and my family. It was, you know, something that I always dreamed of doing and there was never any possibility that it was going to happen. And then, yeah, United started a first team and I knew I had to come back home and yeah, I've never looked back since. Me and Alex Greenwood. Yeah, she was our captain in the championship that we won that year. And that was the first time I'd got to play with Alex. And yeah, she's just a true professional and a really good friend now. I think we were really close in that year that we played together, and I learnt a lot from her. You know, she played for England and played for Lyon and played for all these amazing teams and won trophies that I hopefully one day want to go on and win. So to have someone like that, you know, was really special for me and someone that I could definitely learn from. And yeah, she's a great friend and a great player as well. Yeah, looking back at some of those pictures, it seemed like you, Alex and Mollie were kind of a trio attached at the hip. Yeah, we were a little trio. Them two were really good friends before United anyway, and yeah, when I came along I was, you know, the little shy kid, and they really took me under the wing, and we were definitely a trio in that first year together. But yeah, when they spoke Scouse together dead fast, I didn't really understand what they were going on about, but yeah, I've got some amazing memories with them too, and that team as a whole was really special. I think, you know, when you start a team, everyone's in it together, everyone's on your first day, everyone's new, but it was really nice and proper family feel about it. And yeah, those two were two that I was really close to in that year, and it was nice that we could win that trophy together and get promoted. I mean, I'm not doing much there. Yeah, that must have been when we won the league, when we got promoted from the Championship to the WSL, and yeah, it was amazing. It was our first year as a team, and we managed to get promoted in our first year, and Casey was the start of that team, and she chose the players to be a part of it. So yeah, I'll be forever grateful for her for giving me that opportunity to come back to United. And yeah, I don't think she liked being thrown up in the air, to be honest.
Did she have quite a big impact on your career?
Yeah, definitely. I think at the time when I was coming away from City and trying to find out where the best place for me was, I sat down with Casey and she showed me the vision of the club and the vision of hers, and what she thought of me as a player, and you know, just give me that little bit of belief. I must have been 16, 17, so I was only young and not really done anything yet, but to have someone that believed in me right from the very start was really good for me. It made a massive impact on my career, and yeah, I think that first year of playing in the Championship really, you know, made me grow up and realise I had to keep working hard if I wanted to keep my spot in the team. There was some really good talent in that team and anyone could have stepped in and played, but yeah, for her to bring me to the club and give me the opportunity to play for Manchester United, I'll be forever grateful for that. Oh, this is a nice pic. What an absolute legend. I actually get goosebumps every time I see him. But this was when we come back from winning the Euros. We paraded with our medals, winning medals at a game at Old Trafford, and then we got to go and have a picture with Sir Alex, and yeah, he's just, for me, the best manager ever, and yeah, just such a nice guy. When I've met him a few times, and you know, when I was growing up and supported Manchester United and absolutely loved the club and fell in love with football, he was the reason why. So yeah, for me to be able to have met him and be in his presence and listen to some of his stories is, yeah, really special. So it's a really nice picture.
Is that the same game when he told you were late?
No, that was a different time. Yeah, that was a different time. I can't remember who that was against, but I remember coming in a little bit late and he said, "Mrs. Toone, you're late." And I was like, wow, like Sir Alex is actually talking to me, like that is a pinch me moment. But yeah, such a, you know, special guy, and yeah, someone who definitely made me fall in love with football and the club as well.
This was after scoring the equaliser against Spain in the quarterfinals of the Euros. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a key moment in that game. I think we didn't have very long left. It was 1-0, and I remember coming on, and you know, it was just right place, right time, and I knew what my job was when I was coming on, that I needed to change the game and make an impact. And yeah, I never thought that would be the equalising goal that would, you know, keep us in the game and take us to extra time. And then luckily Stanway scored that screamer. But yeah, very special memory. I think it was a, you know, massive moment for me, massive moment for the team, and give us that bit of momentum to kick on and win that game. And yeah, I mean, it was a good job. Someone scored the equaliser.
When you think about that, obviously you went on to win the tournament as well. Is it moments like that really stick out to you, or is it the overall experience?
I mean, the overall experience was amazing, but the fact that I come on in that game and made such an impact, you know, that was the turning moment in the game. And maybe without that moment, you know, we might not have won the Euros, which is crazy. But I knew my job in that Euros, and it was to come on and impact games, whether we were winning or losing. And I knew in that game specifically, I was coming on to try and change the game and win the game for the team. And I think throughout the tournament, the subs who came into the games made a massive impact, and that night was on me. And yeah, I'm grateful that I was in the right place at the right time and put the ball in the back of the net. But yeah, very special memory for me, and you know, an amazing summer. Bad picture though. Chloe's got her finger in my eyeball. Yeah, this is a bit more of a sad one. What could have been, instead of just looking at my runners-up medal, we could have had the trophy. But you know, another special summer. Going to a World Cup with England is something you dream of when you're a little girl, you know, playing football and hopefully one day representing a country. So for us to go to Australia and get all the way to a final of a World Cup was amazing. But for us as players, you want to win everything. So yeah, that's a little bit of heartbreak there, but gives you that little bit of a feeling that, right, we don't want to feel that again, and hopefully we can go to the next one and make sure that we come home with the trophy. But yeah, an amazing summer, and one that I definitely learnt a lot from. But yeah, it's that bittersweet moment of being so close to something and then having it taken away. But Spain were deserving winners, and yeah, hopefully we can get one of them in our trophy cabinet soon.
Does it really motivate you, especially heading into another Euros this summer? Yeah,
definitely. I think we've had that feeling of what winning a tournament feels like and how amazing it was. And then coming so close again to doing it and having that heartbreak and that feeling of falling short definitely motivates you. We definitely want to feel the joy and the happiness of winning again. But yeah, I think that was a tournament that we can definitely learn from and make sure that we put things right. But we were really proud of ourselves. Like, we got all the way to a final of a World Cup, beat a home nation in front of their crowd, which was massive in itself. But yeah, it definitely spurs you on to get that winning feeling back. It's a nice one. This was when we were nominated for FIFA's Best 11, World 11. That was just crazy. I remember you know, being told that had happened, and I was like, what? I was even voted, like, I couldn't believe it. And you know what's really special? That it's voted by other players, so people that you're playing against, and to be recognised by them, it's really special. But yeah, something I never even thought would ever happen. So to be on the stage with so many amazing players and to have that little trophy is, yeah, really special. And it's nice as well to be alongside people like Les and Kira, who I know are unbelievable people and players as well. So to share that stage with them and the rest of the team was really nice. And yeah, hopefully I can keep pushing on.
Yeah, you say on the stage with a lot of really talented players. A lot of those were your England teammates.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that shows how well that we've done over the couple of years that we had. You know, the Euros, the World Cup, and yeah, we know we've got an amazing team. We've got a talented team, and yeah, I think to share that with my teammates as well, a lot of the England girls, was really nice. And yeah, and also Bon Matty, who I really look up to as a player. I think she's amazing, and yeah, to be alongside people like that, it was a bit of a pinch me moment, but made me realise that I'm doing okay, and I know that I can keep pushing on and doing well, and be, share stages with people like that. It's a nice one. Yeah, 150 games for Man United. Honestly, just gone so fast. Like, I think this is my 7th year now, maybe, and to have played that many games for the club that you've grown up supporting is, I never thought would ever have happened. So yeah, it's a really special memory, and hopefully I can keep kicking on and getting many more. Was it special having your family there with you as well? Yeah, I mean, I always fill the box out at Lee Sports Village with all my family and friends, and they're there every week in, week out, home and away. They come. But yeah, it's always nice to celebrate those moments with your family, because I couldn't have got to 150 without them. So yeah, that one was definitely for them, and hopefully I can keep kicking on and getting many, many more. But yeah, they're the reason that I've done so well in my career. So yeah, it's a nice picture. Oh, that's a nice one. That was when we won the FA Cup. And like I say, that's another moment where I'm like, when you're growing up and you play for a team and there's no women's team to look up to, and then next minute you're at, they've started the women's team and you're there, and fast forward a few years and you're lifting an FA Cup like with the club that you've grown up supporting is amazing. And what a special day that was. I think the year before we got to Wembley and lost, so we had that feeling of hurt, and we'd gone so far, we'd done so well, and at the final hurdle we'd fallen, and then to go on the next year and get all the way back to a final again it's amazing. And we're footballers who want to win. We play for a club who want to win trophies, so to bring that one home, yeah, it was an amazing feeling, and yeah, one that I'll never forget, and hopefully I can get that feeling of doing it again. I was going to say, do you think maybe another one on the cards this year? Oh, I would like to think so, yeah. We've done really well so far. We've got a really tough semi-final, but that's what it's about. I think to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And last year we beat Chelsea in the semi-final, and yeah, we know what it's like to win an FA Cup. We know that it's difficult and everyone wants to win it. It's the FA Cup. It's a special trophy for football. So yeah, to have that feeling and to be, to have it here with us, we want to keep it here. So we've got to make sure that everyone puts in a big performance, and hopefully we can get back to Wembley and have another special moment for ourselves and for the club as well.